What is up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. So right now I'm about to get into this new song by LeeHi and B.I, formerly of Icon, for the song Savior. So let's get to it. So we got some type of church/chapel. Ironic, right? You got the rain ambiance, and she's holding the umbrella, but it's not raining in the actual church. Red umbrella, all white. So we saw what looks like drops of blood. Oh, she's bleeding out her nose. Oh man. She said, is there love without despair? Is there any love without despair? Well, I believe, in any relationship, there's going to be ups and downs. So, that's unavoidable. And what you do when that occurs is what builds up the foundation of that relationship. Whether it's going to last, can you endure something, Because if relationships can endure, that's what allows the relationships to last. If they can't endure, that's what causes them to crumble. Basically, learning from mistakes. Oh, so they've been together since kids. So she's always had those nosebleeds. Save it. I can tell from the moment that we met that you're the savior that's come to ruin me, huh? So he's been there with her since she was young. So that's where the savior comes in. He's always been there when things gotten bad. But now she's saying, has he come to ruin me? Which that's like an introspective type of question.
부여하게 돼 모든 아름다운 것들에 날 투영하게 돼 쓸데없이 날 살고 싶게 절망 없는 사랑 있을까 넌 날 어디로 데려가려나 정말 너는 언제까지라도 내 옆에 있어줄 수 있을.
Will you be able to be by my side as long as I want you to? So basically, are you willing to endure everything as long as I want you to be there? Or are you going to get fed up and decide to dip out? So maybe that's what she was talking about, where she said, you're my savior, but it feels like you've been sent to ruin me. Because maybe she might get comfortable to the point to where she feels like he's going to always be there. And he's going to always be obligated to be there for me. But at some point his feelings might change and he might decide to not be there. crying, so something must have happened. Maybe this is the split. But so far it's like a chill, laid back record. There goes the nosebleed again.
혀에 녹지 않을 단어들을 꺼내 예쁘게 포장하고 서로의 세상에 건네 모를 리 없잖아 어차피 사랑은 변해 차라리 영혼을 믿는 쪽인 마음은 편.
Yep, love changes, but it's much easier to believe in eternity. So yeah. Yep, you never know if somebody's gonna stay or are they gonna leave. You just have to, you know, throw caution into the wind and hope for the best, pretty much.
편해 휩쓸렸던 내려간 그곳에서 우리는 어떤 표정 지을까 과거는 희미하고 미래는 미지하잖아 그냥.
The past is dim and the future is foggy. So basically what has happened in the past is becoming less and less aware to the mind, and we can't predict the future, so it's foggy, you can't see it.
달이 뜨면 둘만의 궁전으로 떠날까
나의 구원자 하늘이 내려주셨나 너를 안고 슬픈 꿈을 꾸었다 너를 본 순간 말없이 알 수 있었다 내 인생을 망칠 구원자란 걸.
So it's I think that moment right there was symbolic, because he's basically saying, you know, I'm gonna stick it out with you. And then he gave her the umbrella too. He didn't actually get up and leave. It's kind of ironic though that they're having like dinner in a church too. And then you got like the apostles behind the Christ on the thing. It's sort of symbolic, like the Last Supper. Achilles rolling out the red carpet. This is pretty interesting. You got them in their older ages, and then you have them when they were younger, so they're kind of like looking back. And maybe the red carpet is like symbolic of the road that they took together. But overall, this was pretty cool, and there was a lot of symbolism within this video. Let's see what the people have to say. Wow, their voices are really a match made by heaven. I'm looking forward to many more music videos in the future. Another masterpiece from these beautiful LeeHi and B.I. God, this is the best thing that happens in the world to pop. The lyrics are simply incredible. B.I. writes such sensual songs that the heart breaks, and Hi's voice is too beautiful for this world. I applaud. Yeah, it was unfortunate what happened with him, you know, that whole situation, and then him having to split and all that. But you never know what people is going through, and at certain points people turn to things that they feel as though is going to help them get through the situation that they're going through. So this song describes the story of their friendship, complimenting each other and supporting each other in difficult and happy times. Yeah. Yep. First scene, Hayi knew B.I. arrived at the church afterlife, so she came looking for him. Notice how she's looking around the empty church. She then prays. B.I. then walks in and gives Hayi his love, just like when they were young. She smiled when she saw him. When looking at their expressions, it feels like they're meeting again after a long time. It then showed their younger selves. My theory is that B.I. broke Hayi's heart in the past. Hayi prayed for B.I. to never leave her side, but he did. Well, you'll be able to stay by my side as long as you wish to. Maybe when she told him that she's going to die because of her illness, he left because he couldn't bear the pain of seeing her health deteriorate. After all, he was just a kid. It was too much for him, and walking away was the only thing he could do back then. That you are the sick. Yeah, so that explains the nosebleeds. And that's what I was saying. It looks like that's something she's had since she was younger. And then that's probably why they were crying too. Crying when they were younger and crying when they were older, because of that inevitable day when something might happen where she passes or whatever. Then they met again in the afterlife, and this time he promised her that he would never leave her side. Hayi still remembers the moment when he left her, and B.I. is just standing there. Notice that B.I always gives her the lollipop and a handkerchief, but when they parted, he only gave Hayi the lollipop and the ring, symbolizing that he still loves her, but he can no longer be there for her. Then President B.I not only gave her the lollipop, but also wipes the red drops. Yeah. B.I cries because he regrets what he's done in the past. This was an excellent breakdown, one of, but overall this was pretty cool. Shout out to LeeHi and B.I. But that's going to pretty much do it for my reaction. As always, I appreciate you all for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications. I drop new videos every day. Also, be sure to drop a like and a comment below. And until the next one, peace.
Dreaming, dreaming.